11th, grade 12th, let us do a Euclidean question. As you can see the diagram on the board, I have some question for you guys so that we can build the confidence. You understand what I'm saying? So let's do this question. Calculate the value of the unknown variables. O is the center. This is O, which is our center. Now I want you to have this thing when they tell you about an O, when they tell you about the center, have this thing in mind that there is a radius. On your diagram there's a radius. So how do you see your radius? Your radius starts from the center to the circle. So if you see any line from the dot to the circle, that we call it a radius. And another thing you must have in mind is that all radiuses are equal. So let's check our radiuses before we attempt the question. So this is my dot, so I'm going to go with the line up until it reaches what? The circle. So here it reaches the circle. That means this is my radius. Where is my other radius? So it starts from the center to the circle. So this is my other radius. There's no other line which comes from the center to the circumference. So that means I only have two radiuses. And by me doing this, you can see something. There's a theorem that says if two sides are equal, meaning two base angles are equal. So you can apply that thing also here. So you just say, since my two sides are equal, this means that these two base angles are equal. So also here it's 70 degrees. So now we can start answering the question. So the question wants us to find x and y. So here is our x. So how can we find our x? We can use a triangle. If you check here, we have a triangle. So a triangle must have three sides. So we have 1, 2, 3 sides. So now we have to write it as x, angle x plus 70 degrees plus 70 degrees equals to 180 degrees. The reason is sum of all angles in a triangle. Sum of all angles in a triangle. After we simplify, so x 70 plus 70 is 140, and then 180. Then we take the 140 this side, so our x is going to be 180 degrees minus 140, which is going to be 40 degrees. This is our answer for x. So our x is 40. So my x is what? Is 40. Every time when you find an answer, you have to put it with a pencil. So it's 40 degrees. That is my x. Then now we have to find our y.